So we are about to get into our first interview with our first guest, Mr. Kent Black.
Yo, what up, people? What's good? What up, DMV?
It is exciting to have you
Kent
on
Black.
the show, Mr. Kent Black.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming, but no, for real. Like, I was researching you, and you are an interesting human being. Like, I don't even know how to categorize you. She said eclectic and eccentric.
That was my question. I wanted to ask her, like, what do you actually call it? You saying, like, what category do you put yourself in? Because when she said it, you laughed. I was like, well, I wonder what he thinks of himself.
Damn, I think I'm just, like, amazing. I think I'm amazing. But no, for real, like, I'm just me. I'm out here, like, you know, I'm a human. And, yo, I don't know, I just, like, I feel like, really, though, I feel like I'm, like, a Renaissance man. Like, I just want to do everything that I think I can and want to do. And that's, like, kind of just how I live my life. I'm like, yo, let me just, like, try this. I want to do this. I want to be this. And then just do it.
You do have your hands on.
What inspires you to, like, to keep pushing to stuff that you want to do? Like, you say you want to do this, you want to do that. Like, what inspires the things that you want to do?
Curiosity. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm really just kind of, like, restless. Like, and, like, really anxious. Like, I'm really, like, chill right now. But
you smoke
for real, like, when I can.
Can? What exactly does that mean?
Right, but when
can't you?
Right.
I guess now.
I guess like in this moment, yeah, like right now, or like if I have like shows, because I can't like sing anything if I've smoked like at all.
I was gonna ask
Or
you
like
that.
if I can't afford it, then that's a really big factor as
Oh,
well.
I mean, but they done messed the prices up, man. It's very affordable.
It is affordable.
It's like $20 around Savannah.
It's very affordable, but like I swear to you, if you like ask any one of your plugs or you go to like one of these events and you're like, yo, is this weed organically grown? They'd be like, they don't know, first of all, but also it's not.
Right.
And like it's just sprayed with as many chemicals as everything else that's out there, and they don't even, and like, you know, like I grow food and you can do aquatic setups that aren't hydroponic, and like most of those methods they still use like chemical nutrients like chlorines and shit like that, so it's still like, you know, you don't know what's going in there.
Vegan with your weed.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm like, yeah, and it's not, and like
vegan
people are like,
that
yo,
I
weed's
know.
more strong now. I'm like, yeah, it is, but like all weed is like hybrids now, like weed, like, and people are like excited for them. Like, you're excited for like genetically modified weed, like, and they're like, oh, this is this strain and this strain. I'm like, but now they're chemically, genetically modified like weed strains. And that's what all these people, including myself, that's what we're smoking.
Right.
And we're like, they're like, oh, the prices are great. It's like, yeah, because it's just like.
Great.
What prices are you paying for your organically grown?
I'm not getting it, you know?
Shit. Okay.
Is the point I'm trying to make, is like, I have not been able to get it unless from like someone who's like, you know, out west somewhere in Virginia or something like that. Or like, you know. But, yeah, it's just like.
That's why you said it's expensive, because you going that far for it. You might as well bring a truckload.
But I mean, I go to the pop-ups too, and I'd be like, yo, like, let me get this, like, let me get 2 for $300, like,
Don't do the pop-up.
You don't do that?
I mean, they're going to try to tell you some shit that, oh, no, man, this
I'm
is stuff.
telling you.
They trying to hit you with the 2. Yeah, the 175 twos.
They really do. Until they see you about to buy from somebody else and you try to circle back around and it's a blackie. Oh, now you got a deal.
First of all, don't go to pop-ups anyway, because most of the people that get shit from pop-ups getting it from the streets anyway.
No, it's true. But that's why I have my price, and I'm like, and people laugh at me, and I just go to like this person, and then they laugh at me, and then they laugh at me, and then this person gives me the price, and I'm like, well,
it's just a business.
It's just business. I'm like, damn, I only had to get laughed in the face 3 times. Only 3 times.
Only 3 before you got.
Before I got exactly what I wanted.
You got what you wanted.
Yeah, and I mean, like, sure, there's a better price than that, I guess, but.
Let's touch base on your music.
Like, whatever.
You got a music process. Like,
Project Slow Jams.
Yes, tell about it.
Yo, damn. So, Project Slow Jams.
artwork is
I
dope.
feel like
it's dope.
Yo, this is a collaboration between myself and I am Rich Rocket, who's actually nominated for a graphic design award this year and last year, and I think the year before that. Yeah, so he's out here, but I like sent him the concept for the album art, and he like made it like perfect. So.
Well, y'all go ahead and vote for Rich Rocket. Y'all heard the plug right here. That's definitely one thing.
For real.
Working man.
So
yeah.
Project Slow Jams, 4 tracks, EP, dope as fuck. I love Type.
Thank you.
And
Type, yes.
That's my shit.
Hey.
that's my shit, low key right now. But on both projects, it was only 4 tracks. I know EPs it can only be so many, but when are we gonna get like a full body, like a 8-10 track project
8-10? Damn.
Like you leave us, and maybe that's your concept, leaving us like hanging on the edge of the like. Oh, I need more.
Yeah, well,
I
would honestly like.
That's crazy. Like in music now.
No, I'm just like that's a lot of effort. That's a lot of art. For like, I don't just like get in the studio and be like, yo, I'm gonna just like, because I like write, mix, and like make the music and like. I don't even like make like beats. I just like I'll sit down and like be like, all right, I'm gonna like make some music right now. And if I make something that sounds tight, then I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna save this and then come back to it. But like for me, like music is like it's like a painting. Like I have like it just like is a process. Like I don't have very many songs that are not used, but I also don't have very many songs that are not released. Because I'm just like, damn, it took me like this long to make this painting, and like. What up, mama? I see you, girl.
I think that's why I was asking, like, what inspires you? Because you seem like somebody that I haven't heard your music. I'm gonna check it out, but it seems like somebody that puts a lot of time into their music. So, what is your process like? What inspires you to like
get up and
make music if it takes you that long to actually do it?
Yeah, I think it's just like, for me, music isn't like I take my music career like very seriously, but for me, like music. It's still like it's art and it's artistry and it's a craft, and just like any craft, like there's balance with development and like progress in that craft. So like I'm not always in the mood to make music. So when I am in those moods, I'll be like, all right, yo, like I have this much creative energy that I want to put towards, and when I'm like in the like mind state of like I'm gonna do this with my creative energy, then it usually comes like pretty naturally.
Okay, so you don't force it.
I don't force it, yeah. Like
you
this
control
year,
you know your energy amount. You know when you're done, you like.
It's like fuck it, dude.
So that's why, so that's why 4 is your like 4 is good. I'm like 4 hours.
Well, you Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I put out not necessarily an EP, but I like to like just release a project on Valentine's Day, whether it be like a visual or a song or a composition or what have you. But yeah.
So do you generally like kind of save up all your creativity to around the time that you want to kind of release something, or how do you?
Yeah, kind of. I like just take like right now I have 3 songs that I'm working on, and one of them's done, and I was just like, I'm not even gonna record the vocals. Like I'm just only gonna perform this song.
Okay.
And like see like how people react to it before. Because I feel like also like when I want to have like music and I'm thinking about making music, I'm like yo, like how is this song gonna sound when I perform it? And that's what I'm learning is like what I'm really tailoring my sound to, and which I don't feel like you get once you like record a song.
Okay.
And yeah, so I try to find a balance between like how I would perform it and how I want to record it.
Okay.
And that's kind of the direction I'm going in right now. I think it helps like just refining the sound before you finalize the track, So
yeah, I wanted to ask you, what in the DMV inspires your style?
It's very different.
Well, not even just the physical. I'm not even just talking physical. Just overall, your overall.
I was like, I don't know, dinosaurs ate pizza.
Yo, I didn't know you could have them together. I didn't know you could have them together. Normally, I mean, this shirt isn't like, I thought the shirt was cool, It was like lame cool. I was like, yo, this shirt is like lame as shit.
Like
But it was also $3 in the clearance section. I was like, I'm gonna do something.
That's funny. Somebody gonna think it's like some rug rat shit, but then it's like you just like
right, Reptar, right?
Yo, if it was like Reptar,
hold on, that's fucking
That would be
decent.
if
it had Reptar,
shit.
shit, that would be, damn, that would be sick. Yo, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know, man. There's just like people that inspired my like style, I guess. But really, what you see now is just like refined versions of like what I once was influenced by. So like right now, I'm just like under maximum influence.
You're in tune being, basically.
Yeah, I guess I'm pretty in tune.
Okay.
Pretty annoying. I can be really annoying about how, not about it, but you know, she listens to me long enough. I feel like this guy is out there.
Oh, don't do that.
So I pick up the energy.
What?
Nah, she told me a lot about that energy shit. I was like,
Oh no, I
was a normal nigga, but when I
Energy
started
is
into
real.
that energy shit,
Yo,
like, it's a
90s
different
kids for
world.
real.
Like,
Energy
it's a
is
different
transferable
world.
and
Yeah, see, I ain't believe that shit
I
until
didn't
somebody
either.
came up next to me mad. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Now you mad
I'm
for
like,
no
oh, shit.
reason.
Amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I learned later in life about the
Yeah.
transference of energy, and I'm
Nah,
like,
but this shit is actually cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really cool. And it's interesting to meet you at this time in my life, because like, that shit is dope.
Yo,
I
likewise,
fuck
my
with
dude. I
it. fuck with
appreciate
it.
Oh, that's what's up,
Thank you.
yo.
so veganism.
Veganism.
I know you. Look, you perked up.
Like,
I got a Popeyes cup, and I'm like, fuck them. Talk to me about this, man.
How long
Yeah.
have you been a vegan?
I don't know. I would say like a vegan,
Are you really
maybe
vegan?
like, yeah.
You
Yeah,
certainly
for
don't even
real.
want his
He don't even know.
weed
No, I know
next
you're
to
vegan, but
the.
I mean for other reasons.
His
I know,
weed
like,
next
with
to the turkey, he like, I
I
can't
don't
smoke
fucking
it.
with
That
it.
he got the
Yeah,
fumes
like-
on
You
it.
don't always know what vegan is. Like people be eating honey and cheese and fish and talking about something. I'm a vegetarian. Like, no, you're not.
Vegetarian. I'm like, yeah, it says vegetable in the name.
Right,
so-
it's not fish.
I don't know how you
That's
can have
me
other
like
stuff,
shit.
nigga.
It's beef, vegetables.
Right, it's beef and
I'm like,
broccoli.
half of
Beef
it's a
and
vegan.
broccoli.
I'm like,
Yeah.
half
No
a
carne.
vegetarian. Okay. I try to
Yeah,
eat
I mean, I'm not like
vegetables.
aggressively vegan or anything, but I don't like, you know, I don't try to get like real like leather products or like anything like that, because like a lot of people don't understand, but like the meat industry is sometimes just like, it's so invasive, like even in like the produce industry. But like, I don't know, yo, it's a lot, but it took me a
That's
while
a
to
lot.
get to this point. Like, I was like, I never really considered like myself a
just
vegan,
saying.
because like people would be like, yo, I'm a vegan. I'd be like, why? And then
that's me.
and it just
I'm
like,
weird.
and I was like, why? Like, what is this? And like that doesn't even make sense. But then I started like,
Exactly.
and then I
there.
started like
Right.
just trying to be a little more receptive to it, and I would like listen to my body, and like also like I just like to cook, like always I like to cook, and like meat's expensive, dude. Like it's so expensive. It has so many hormones in it that like you don't even know you're addicted to it, but you are. Like even if
Fuck you,
meat,
Popeyes.
like
No,
yo,
you're right.
it's so true. It's so
good,
true.
though.
But like,
'Cause
it's
even
crazy,
when-
and like people don't understand this shit. They're like, yo, like people are like, yo, like you go to the doctors and they're like, oh, you know, like you have high cholesterol, like you have this and you have that, and like all these like diseases. But like really, like cholesterol only comes from animal products, so it's just like, yo, you're eating like too much of this, and like, you know, like it's just like it's wild, yo. But my body has gone through like a transformation. Like I used to be like 30 pounds heavier and not look much different like physically than like what I look like right now, like 2 years ago. And I've lost like 30 pounds like over 2 years of like, you know, like fasting and like detoxing and like cleansing my body. But like that's just how much weight is on a body, and you don't even like, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, because the meat stays
Yeah.
in your system.
Yeah, like one portion of meat, like a Chick-fil-A #4 spicy chicken deluxe.
That
That was my shit. That,
For
I used
somebody
to do my
that's a vegan,
shit.
you
That
know
was
that
like,
menu,
that
dog.
is my
it's
shit.
just, it's food, and I'm a chef, so I'd be like, yo, I'm like, this meal, like this way, it was sick. But like one like serving of meat, like whether it's chicken or beef or what have you, like it takes the average body 7 days to digest a serving of meat. So if you eat
eat
meat
every
every day, like that's like your body just like disperses it amongst itself.
I
But
got
like
last week's bacon
that's
in
like
my stomach.
that's like
Yes,
how it
last
is, you
year's
know.
bacon,
Like
man.
that's just like the reality of it.
Shut up.
First of all, you gotta stop eating the oink anyway.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
the
get the
oink
fuck
is-
in. Y'all not.
that
I
was the
went
first
20 plus
turkey
years
bacon.
without
That's the
ever
first
having
step.
pork in
I
my
stopped
life.
eating the
Like I
oink.
was born a Muslim, so when I first tasted bacon, it changed my life. Been mobile at this point. Are you?
Yeah. No, it's actually not. It's taken me a long time to like do this truck.
Okay.
I mean, you know, that's one of your goals.
Yeah.
What made you want to be passionate about having a whole food truck as well as a music career?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like the idea of like freedom and like liberation and entrepreneurship. And I've just learned like so much. Like I can, there's so much going on with the food truck that I'm not really focused on like serving food directly out of the truck, like and like anywhere in the near future. So I'm kind of doing like, I'm kind of just like turning my food truck and me into this like simultaneous career. Like Kent Black's gonna like play music and he'll serenade you, but he's also gonna serve you vegan food out of a truck, and you can watch me on YouTube.
I'm gonna give you a black bean burger and a melody child, okay?
Yeah.
At the same time.
Black beans and slow jam.
Black beans and slow jams. Yo, damn. I don't think I'm gonna call it that, but
She needs marketing credits for that. You can take
yeah. If I use that,
Boom cats and
I
bean
got you.
burgers.
You're on the marketing table now for Kent Black's
Yeah.
music career.
But yeah, like I want to have this like cooking show, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Is like I'm gonna have this cooking show with my food truck, and like just gonna document my life, like how I do with my music. But you're also just gonna get like the culinary aspect of my life, and I just like, like one of my favorite little like vegetarian restaurants like closed recently because they're just like trying to do. They were like ahead of themselves, like so many other restaurants, like, and it's scary like trying to like start a fucking restaurant, and you just like put so much money into it, and like just retail space, like you look at like you got to pay your rent and rent for your restaurant. It's like $3 grand, $2,500, every month. You gotta like you gotta just like kiss people's asses and like
Right.
I'm like, yo, dude, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Nothing's that serious. So I'm just gonna take my time, like, never have to pay rent for my restaurant, and just like do it at my leisure and document it. You can watch. Yeah. And you can watch it come to life. Yo, sure shit. Yeah.
It's free right now.
It's free right now.
Yeah.
When we start saying that
Slime
shit,
your
forward,
Vegans gotta stick together.
if we decide to go vegan, we pulling up to that front line like, hey, we need them burgers, bruh.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll get some side dishes. I don't know.
Some side dishes. Yeah.
She be eating pork forever.
No, that's
it
the
is what
other
it
one.
is.
Don't do that because my mother might be listening. I told her I eat bacon, okay? Don't see it be acting like I just be throwing down pepperonis and pork chops and all these other things that y'all be eating. I don't do all that, okay?
Saying that because we lied.
Not
I
saying
know.
that because we love saying
I know. I
it
almost
first.
really wanted to take one of those cookies, but I was like, yo, I can't eat those cookies. Like,
Well,
They
I'll
might
eat
have
one
milk
for
in
you.
it.
like
because
even if you
they
smoked
bomb
a J,
shit.
See,
you
y'all-
can't
y'all
have
gotta
the
pay
cookies.
So do you do
Too
the
much.
vegan roll-ups then? Because
What?
The what?
What the
oh, see,
shit?
you're not
What,
a
him?
vegan. He's
Oh,
a-
I just don't
shit,
smoke.
It's a vegan
I don't.
hole.
I
We
just
have a
don't
truck
smoke.
on
It's a
this
vegan hole. Who's the real
Synthetic.
vegan at the table?
Oh, shit. Who loves life more? Who loves life more?
Not a real
Vegan
vegan.
Let's get it
No,
started.
it's some vegan
Wow.
wraps though. It's some vegan
Oh,
roll-ups.
you done
I
put
forget
them
the
on or
brand,
something.
But it says
Oh,
vegan
shit.
like right day on it. But I think
Maybe
all
they're
vegan.
just selling it,
Y'all too
selling
much
you
for
on the
that.
vegan
That's
shit.
so you
Yeah.
roll up your weed,
Well,
your food.
what makes it not vegan?
I don't know.
Ooh,
I
That's
guess
what
it's
you
chemical.
should
I guess
know.
it's a lack of
Ooh.
chemical.
One and one.
I just told you, I said I don't know.
Because-
But
Shit on
I'm
this.
guessing it's
I
the
ain't
lack
never
of
seen a
chemicals
vegan
and
beef.
stuff
How
that's
y'all
in
beefing
it.
and y'all vegan?
Normally,
Some of those blunt wrap companies, what they use for the flavoring is
Oh, yeah,
actually, it's an animal product, and it's like it's a secretion
from
from
beavers.
the animals like
Beavers?
anal
Secretions
cavity.
from
They get
beavers.
like
Hold on.
beaver butt juice.
Yeah, it's like yo, for real.
Labels, right? Chris,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
And that's
what
what it is.
What
And
makes-
that's exactly what it is. It's like a, and it's sweet. And I don't know why anybody would know it would be sweet.
Right, how you know
But
it's
it is.
beaver?
But
I know, like, how do you know that you can get that anal secretion to taste like mango pineapple? How?
This is real, like, I need to read the label.
Yo, dead ass, and that's
I'm
what
not
people.
drinking-
That's what you're smoking.
Water, I'm drinking water.
That's what you're
it.
smoking.
not
I'm sorry,
fucking with
people.
nothing
That's what
else.
it is.
I'm out of
Like,
the
that's
game.
just what it is.
I just changed my life.
I'm not. I don't even
No,
really
I'm not
consider
saying
myself
that.
like
You
a
ain't no
vegan.
Your weed ain't vegan. You fake.
You will not sell chicken on the side of my food truck.
My man
That's what
getting
you
drunk
won't
on food truck ain't even jumping yet.
You will not. Oh my gosh.
Niggas is hustling chicken out the back of my man.
They're like, yo,
vegan
for real
food.
though, like, I got chicken, bro. It's good.
You know what them sides.
We got wings in the back, man. Come on, in the back.
Carnivores are so petty.
So what do you have coming out
True.
next for us as far as music is concerned?
So I have a visual I'm going to be releasing. It's the last visual for the song Slow Jams on Project Slow Jams.
Okay.
So shout out to 7 Captures and Strawberry 92 for the assistance with the visual. But that's coming either probably January 14th, and then I think I'm going to release a song.
Your normal February 14th jam.
Yeah, on Valentine's Day, I'm gonna release a song and just kind of just like write it out. But I'm kind of revamping right now and kind of like assessing where I am in my musical career and like how I can attack this going into 2019. Cause I learn a lot. Like I like sit back and watch and like look at like other artists and like producers in the DMV and like like study people's careers and like how they market themselves and how they present themselves. So
What have you picked up from the people that you've been watching as far as their marketing?
yo, I like marketing because it's so easy and it's free and like
It's free?
it's free, yeah.
Clearly.
Like there's so many like I'm here. Like I found you guys on a free marketing platform. If you look at it that way, some people just view it as like a platform to post pictures and like flex and stunt, but it's all about intent. So like, you know, we're here amongst each other's company because of a free marketing platform where our businesses met and are now like working together, you know, for free.
Exactly. It's very
Yeah.
How you put
very
that?
nice stuff. So Kent, any
Yeah.
upcoming performances? We gotta wrap up, but you wanna let us know
Yo,
where
I
to
have
find
a
you?
show next Wednesday at the Velvet Lounge with Ryan Lucas, DC, and Latasia. And yo, it's gonna be good vibes. You know, I'm getting back to the stage. I took like a hiatus this year from like performing and just did like media and press and blah blah blah. So 2019, I'm trying to do some more shows and
So where can the people find
Yes.
you? Give them your tags, social media, and all that type of stuff. Where they can reach you at?
yo, I'm on Instagram at the Kent Black. Also, yeah, I'm there at the Kent Black. Anywhere you listen to music, I'm there. Everywhere at the Kent Black. And yo, I appreciate your time. Like, thanks for the love.
Appreciate you,
It
man.
is what it is.
Kent Black,
Appreciate
man.
y'all.
Please check out his projects. The latest one was Project Slow Jams. It is a vibe.
Yeah,
Yo.
We download
Look
it.
out for all the other endeavors.
Look out for the vegan food truck coming soon.
With the
Look
chicken
out for
coming
the
up.
With
chicken
chicken on the
truck.
side.
With the chicken on the side.
Pull up with
Oh,
some
thanks.
wings. Get some sides. Get some of that coconut bacon.
Yo, coconut bacon.
Can
Yo.
I have my
gotta
own
chill
special
with this
like
weird
sandwich or something?
Here she go.
I can make it
Yeah.
myself because I like.
Mhm.
Lord.
So
Don't
yeah,
worry
if
about
you
her.
No, I want some.
if you feel
Right.
like you have some kind of talent in plant-based culinary art, message me, and I know who they are. I know where they are.
Well, I can eat.
But I'm gonna be bringing
Somebody
people
taste
onto my
Taster.
truck, like, you
Right.
know.
Taster.
I'm gonna be like, yo,
Professional taster. It's me.
come and experience it. It'll be tight.
All right, good job. Look up, look up, look up. All right, so next time, introduce yourself.